Today I was planning on editing a tomato planting video because we just did some tomato plants with my son last week. I wanted to get the video out to you all, but I thought that I just couldn't go on the channel without talking to you all about what had happened because I felt like somebody needs to hear this today. Somebody needs to have me sympathize with them for some sort of struggle that maybe they're going through as well. And I think that maybe this is just something that I need to talk to you all about too. My dad had just passed away on Friday. It was unexpected. He was going through a lot of struggles with liver disease and had some recent addictions in the last years of his life that he had just kicked, and he had destroyed the spirit of addiction over the last few months in his life. And long story short, he was going to be getting a liver transplant very soon. And so things were starting to look very good. Like God had really blessed him recently in his life, and we were all hoping and praying for his health to start turning around and becoming better, and to be able to spend the years with him that we would want, and that my kids, as his grandkids, as a grandfather, he looked forward to spending many more years uh, many more years with his grandkids and his kids and his friends and family. He developed a brain bleed, and within a few hours he was not cognitive and unconscious. I rushed to Merrill, Wisconsin to go see him, and we had many family members go to be around him as well. The doctors weren't really sure if he was going to come to ever again, and we were hoping and praying so hard that he would. But he's home with the Lord now. He was a great man. He loved everybody around him with all he had. The Christ-like love that we're all called to give each other. He had that, and he was a father, a husband, a friend, a mentor, and teacher to so many people. He spent a lot of his life dedicated towards making other people happy, and dedicated so much time towards teaching others and spreading the will of Christ in their lives and being that light in the world to so many people. He taught me how important it is to strive for my goals and to push for what God has available to us in our lives. Uh, he meant so much to so many people. And through his struggles of addiction, he lost sight of how many people were there for him, how many people loved him through everything he was going through. And he didn't really realize, but I know now up there, he's looking down and realizes how much of an impact he had in so many people's lives. Everybody around him, everybody, so many people are reaching out, letting us know how much he meant to them and sharing stories about all of the great times, all of the amazing things he taught them, and all of the laughter that was shared with him, how much of a light he was to other people. Just a blessing in people's lives all over. He was truly a blessing to people that were around him, and there's so many people that would attest to that. So many people would attest to that. And Dad, I love you so much. I miss you so much. I will miss you. And I just want to thank you so much for everything you've done in my life and my sisters, my family's lives, and our friends as well, and my kids. They saw what it meant to be a good grandfather. We didn't have nearly enough time together with the grandkids, but every moment that we had with them, every moment you had with them, they were learning and growing and smiling and laughing. And so just thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. As you're up with our daughter or son Alex up in heaven, I just I hope it's an incredible time with them and with your parents and with so many different loved ones and God. I know you're in a better place now. I know you're not struggling. I know you're not in pain. And I know you're running for the first time in years. And I'm sure you're up there teaching others because that's what you love to do. You were a mentor. And that was it. God has instilled that character in you. So I know you're still being used for so many great things to this day, and I promise I will keep your legacy going. I promise I will strive every day to become the man uh, and express the will of Christ in my daily life and my decisions and my actions. I really owe so much to you. You have taught me so much. If anybody else is going through this as well, just look to God for peace, for comfort, for his almighty hand is over us at all times. The will of God will be in our lives at all times. May his spirit flow in our lives. May his spirit flow through the decisions that we make and through the relationships and friendships that we develop and all of the different experiences that we have. May it just glorify you, Lord. May they glorify you. I thank you for all that we have, God. I thank you for everything that we're given. May we never take life for granted. It is far too short on this earth. Far too short. If you could just keep us in your prayers and our family in prayers for peace, for semblance, the for God to move through this event in ways that we would never understand. Death is a hard thing. Death is a scary thing, and while it's inevitable, it seems like it will obviously never be at the right time. And it's so hard. It's gonna be hard for us, you know, just thinking about all the times we've had. It's going to be hard. Keep us in your prayers. I'm praying for anybody out there who's going through the same thing right now. This is the first time I've ever lost somebody like this in my life. So there's a lot of ebbs and flows of emotions through the day, through the minute and the hour, sure through the weeks and the months and the years. This is why I just strive to be the best person I can, the best father I can. I pray to shepherd my family through these hard times, shepherd my family through the life that we are meant to live. And I just pray that we become better people through this. Dad, thank you so much for everything. I love you. I miss you. And I'll see you again soon.